How are you, Adrian?
Yeah, good, Dave. Yourself?
Yeah, very good, thanks. How are you coping with this lockdown?
Yeah, sure. Look, we're doing what we're lucky in our industry that we have something to go get up and go and do in the mornings, and we kept busy with I had 10 in, we left off 4 of them, and I've just a half a dozen there now, keep me busy, and that's about it. Basically, we're just sitting on our hands and waiting to see what's going to happen.
You moved over just after Christmas, before the New Year, over to North Yorkshire. You're in Tony Coyle's yard in Malton. And how have things been? Have you settled in well?
Yeah, good. Everything went according to plan. It took a bit of doing, loading up lorries and gear and everything else, and coming over and getting things in place. And we got there eventually anyway, and we got the license, and we got up and running. And we got unfortunately, we got cut short because we got off to a great start, and I had lots of plans over the coming months to follow that for runners. But so I'm only very small, and only a small number of horses. There's lots more people in bigger difficulties than that.
Yeah. You left Ireland in the best possible fashion you could have, in Leopardstown on Stephen's Day with Drumconnor lads, under a great ride from Adrian Heskin. And then he won again for you in Ayr, and then he was just touched off in Kempton. He's been a fabulous horse for you, Adrian. How is he?
Yeah, he's been a good horse. Look, the year before, probably I just ran him a bit too much. Well, halfway through 18, but he's in great form, and he was a great servant. And when I gave him a run in Cork, and I was nearly had my mind made up where I was going to go then, and I had the race in Leopardstown made up, and with my mind made up running there, so it all worked out well, and he done me a huge favour again when I gave him his first run here as well. Yeah.
Adrian, you have a great record in the UK. You've always brought horses over since day one. You've had plenty of doubles and trebles and loads of winners up the north of England, so you must be looking forward to that, knowing those tracks and knowing the jockeys and how things go over there. That's a massive asset to you then.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, Dave, and I'm relishing any opportunity that comes my way, and we're starting to build up a bit of a team over here with people in the background, and we have big plans, and we're hoping to draw in as much stock as we can when the opportunity arises. And yeah, look, there's loads and loads of tracks here, and I think because there's some lesser tracks here with lesser horses, I think there's an opportunity here to make lesser horses a little bit better than they actually are, and get plenty of running and confidence into them.
Like any trainer, Adrian, you always want to have as many horses as possible, and better ones as well at that. But how much room have you got? How many would you be able to stable?
Well, look, that's not a worry at the moment, but if somebody rings me up next week and says they have 100 for me, I'll have room for them, so making room for them, there's plenty of land over here and plenty of space for horses, so that's not going to be a major worry.
Adrian, you had the biggest day in your career, winning the 1,000 guineas. It's 4 years ago now, next month, with jet setting. I know you're a man who likes to look forward, and you have a lot of things to look forward to in England, but looking back on that day, that was a fantastic day for you.
Yeah, it was a brilliant day. It was a brilliant day for look at everyone, my family especially, and the couple of owners on the day, and Shane Foley got his career off to a great start, got mine off to a great start, and look, that's what we're striving for. We want to get back there, and whether it be national hunt or flat, we want to get back. We want to get quality back into the stable, and we know what to do with them when we get them.
And will you be going dual purpose? You'll have a bit of both then, yeah.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, I think there's massive room over here for a dual purpose trainer, especially up the north of England. There's loads and loads of racing, so it's just a matter of getting the horses in the door and getting them out there.
And away from the horses and that, what are you doing to keep yourself busy in this lockdown, Adrian?
Well, sure, look, I'm only tipping away with a few myself, so anyone will tell you that, if a fella asks you, are you busy? If you're doing 6 horses on your own every day, you're always going to be busy, so they get fed 3 times a day, to get exercise 6 days a week, to walk on a Sunday, so you're kept busy, and in the evenings there's plenty to be doing, there's never any shortage of work. You just have to open your eyes and it'll be there for you,
Like you mentioned, Adrian, there's so much more opportunities in the UK. and mentioned being a dual-purpose trainer as well. But it's not an easy decision to make, to pack up everything and move. And what was the defining moment that made you make this move?
Look, Dave, when I had a lot of success when I came back from Australia, started off, and you know, when you've had that, when you've got an appetite for that kind of success and got an appetite for being busy and being over and back to England, as you said yourself, like, I mean, even the day the filly won the Guineas, I was in the airport the next morning at 7 o'clock to go to Ayr. We were in Hamilton 2 days later, and I was back midnight Wednesday night to watch the replay of the Guineas from the previous Sunday. So I love being busy, and I want to be busy, and because there's so much racing over here, I think that there's an opportunity that you can put yourself in a position where you know you could, there's an opportunity to get that busy. So I was gone too quiet at home. I wasn't able to compete with what I had, and you know, when it's very frustrating when you're not able to compete, and you know you can compete with the right horses. It gets too frustrating to be sitting in the one spot. So I had to do something, and this is what I done, and hopefully I'll myself and my family and everyone around me will reap the rewards in the future, you know.
Well, fair play to you. I've massive admiration for you and for what you do. It's very easy to, when things are going well, just to, maybe some people might have to pack in or just keep going at it, but to pack up and move to another country is a massive thing to do. So fair play to you and best of luck with it. Any word over there in terms of any idea of when racing might come back?
No, look, everybody is talking and lads having ideas of this and that, but nobody knows. I don't think the BHA know. I don't think the government know. Look, they're terrible times for people, especially in cities like London and you know, and people that work in the NHS. You know, it's terrible times, and everybody just has to focus on making sure that they come out of this as best they can, and we have to think of those. Like, sport is a long way down the ladder just at this present moment, but hopefully things will get back up and running in the near future. But at the moment, it's very important just to keep supporting the right people, you know.
That's good. Well, listen, Adrian, thanks very much for taking the time. I know you're kept busy with those horses and that, and hopefully racing gets back soon, and when it does, very best of luck, and no doubt you'll have plenty of success.
Good man, Dave. Appreciate the call, and I'll speak to you soon.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Adrian.
Thank you. Bye-bye.